Virgo, how you doing? So I thought I would do you next. Somebody did ask in the comments, and I am very sorry. Someone said that you never do Virgo, and I do apologise. So I'm going to start to mix up signs, so I'm not doing them so everybody gets last. So I'm just going to mix them up. So I thought I would do you next, Virgo. I didn't actually get a song for you, and I found it very hard to engage in your energy, and I just heard silence. I couldn't pick up on any songs or anything really sprung to mind. So, yeah, so I don't know what you've got going on, but let's have a look. So this is for your first half of June. Please give me an extra 5 minutes towards the end, but I will get on the reading for a start. And this is Virgo. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, Virgo. That's probably why I couldn't really hear much. So you've got fight. Your children might even be fighting in a playground, and this is where I kind of say that we learn through ascension that our energy is affected through what we do and what we have in our lives. It's karma. So what we do and what we have is what we taste and touch and smell and see. So what we see is what we learn. Okay, what we touch is what we learn. And someone's very touchy-feely is what I heard. Touchy-feely, like conflict, but also like flirty, like touchy-feely, like could just want you for a certain thing, come and flirt with you, you know, and then leave you, and then give you a load of internal conflict, and you're kind of like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm definitely picking up, like a flirty, play-fighting energy. But sorry, I did say children for a start. Sorry. But what I meant is that we learn by our mistakes. We learn by mistakes, and then if you do have, if I did pick up that as a general message, if you've got children that are that things are happening in the playground, that could be a message. You know, where your life has started to take a toll on what is going on in your life, and whatever that has been is taking a toll on your family and on your general health and well-being, and it could also, through that, is taking a toll on your children's health and well-being. It can have to do with conflict of families, is what I'm picking up, where there's a lot of people involved, and it's to do with different families, your love partner, soul groups of people, that friends, you know, you probably feel very combative against friends, or they feel combative against you. And at the moment, you're just really trying to work your way out of it. It's a bit like kaplunk. I don't know if you ever, in America, for different people, but here we used to call it kaplunk. And we used to drop marbles in the top, and we used to pull it out, and then it used to fall down a little bit, and then you used to pull more out and more out and more out. Like sticks, all just kind of like, fucking, where are they going? Where are they going? Or where have you gone? Where have you gone again? Where have you gone again? Let's see. Oh dear, Virgo. I'm not going to lie, this is not looking good. You've got 2 5s straight back to back. Now, if anybody asks or is curious of how I do my readings, I know that I'm going to do your sign, okay? I concentrate and meditate on your energy and do what I do off camera. I don't do all that on camera. I say all my bits, I do my thing, I concentrate on your energy, and then I deal, okay? And then the cards fly out singly, and that's how I deal, okay? And then I can kind of gauge on the energy, and I couldn't really hear much, but what I can hear, it's like I still can't hear anything, but it's like such conflict, like mind games. This is a game that people play in the playground, right? But like a game where someone's playing a game, and this is a mind game, like a fucking absolute mind fuck. And I'm picking up strong control of narcissism. I'm sorry, Virgo, and I really hate to keep having to keep saying about narcissism. But trust me, there's fucking a lot of people out there that are very manipulative. And I'm picking up on your frustration. Some of you could also be like, or they're sexually frustrated. Sorry, but I look straight at this guy, and I never do that, but look at the smirk face on this person there. It's kind of like, oh, well, I'm going to come back. I'm going to leave you in a third-party situation where you don't fucking know. Heartache, betrayal, mind games, deceit, that can be the 3 of Swords. And I'm going to laugh about it, and then I'm just going to leave. Like, this person is the same person that also leaves. But you're like, in the background, like, what the fucking hell just fucking happened? What just fucking happened? Again. 2 5s, 10. 10. 2 5s, 10. someone's watching you, like watching you have internal conflict, but purposely, like purposely watching you have conflict, but purposely teasing, like play fighting, but purposely teasing, and then purposely leaving you. When you read tarot cards, okay, majority of the time it's like when you look at this or something, okay, you see a number, okay, it's the same kind of thing. You think, oh my God, it was just 1111 or whatever, okay? When you look at tarot cards, you look instantly and it draws your vision to something, and that's what I see. This person here, he's purposely playing this game. This person here is purposely playing this game. You've got air sign, fire sign mix, but they're not star signs. It's an energy that seems to be like felt around you also, that you just can't fucking see anything. Like, you can, and you're witnessing it. It's like a witness is what I'm picking up, like a witness, silent witness. What's the TV show? Silent Witness, right? That was about a detective, right? Detective? Silent Witness is like cops and robbers, wasn't it? Please look up that on, I think that's British. The Silent Witness. It's on Netflix, I think, but it's a TV program. Look it up on Google. Silent Witness. Someone's a witness to something and they're keeping silent about it, but they know what they're doing. They know what the fuck they're doing. But they're kind of staying silent about it because this guy here, regardless, is like dropped a decision, whereas like dropped you as a decision, but he's holding the Three of Swords, right? Which is like heartache, betrayal, lies, fucking where it really hurts. REM. What's the song by REM? Everybody Hurts. Yeah, that's the song. That is your song. Everybody Hurts. Yeah, and I'm going really cold. Everybody Hurts. It's like, I will fucking hurt you. Like, it's like someone purposely wants to hurt you. Like, probably even cause a physical fucking fight because of mind games. Ooh. And I can see children in the background, like I'm picking up on 5, 6, 7, 8 people. 8 people. I instantly got drawn to these two also being children, where they're like going to school and they're like crying. Someone's crying in the background, probably even watching this reading. Someone's like, it's kind of like this person here also plays mind games with two. Yeah, thank you. Two of Swords here, okay, that are on the floor, okay? These are these two people also, okay? Where they're also traumatic by this one person that seems to be doing it. Where when they come back to you, they leave these two here in, like, the Two of Swords that have been dropped. Like, well, I'm just prepared to fucking drop you two and go back and settle for you. But purposely. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I do feel sorry for you, Virgo. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have never seen... I've never witnessed. I have never witnessed this before. 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're fucked off, man. Someone's got children and they're like 8 of Swords. And you're like, someone's pointing you out, witness in court. Pointing you out is what I'm thinking of. Pointing you out. But like victimizing you, victimization of victim. Someone is a complete victim. Like, you're a victim of your circumstance, okay? Which is Queens of the Stone Age, victims of circumstance. So look that one up, victims of circumstance. I'll try and put it on the discussion page. But like, they're also playing a victim, which is like narcissism. They play a victim. They play downtrodden. You know, never forget that about a narcissist, that the biggest part of their illusion, that they play victim. They come back and tell you, oh, you know, I've split up with Jane and Sarah or whatever, and you know, sweetheart, I'm sorry about what I've done before. But they could say anything like, oh, you know, I'm just coming back just to check, just to see if you and the kids are all right. You know, I'm going to stay a couple of days just for the children. And then when they do, they tease and they flirt with you or have sex or whatever, and then they fuck off and then they hurt you again. 3 of Swords. And they, like, 8 of Swords, which is like leaving with all points of growth. And how you're communicating is the fact that you fucking hurt me. You really hurt me. Everybody hurts. Everybody hurts. That's it. That's the song. Everybody hurts in this. And you may be pissed off with the person that they're doing it to also, but I can assure you that the person that they're doing it to also is extremely fucking hurt also. They're a part of this third party. They are a part of this fucking tea party. They are. Tea party. Some of you could actually be watching for your children. That, I don't mean like young children like for tea party, but I just mean like you might be watching this for your children, and that's what you're watching it for, and you're finding this out of what's happening with your kids in school. In school, if it is, what's happening is that they're being bullied and manipulated over things that could be happening because of what's happening with you. Regardless, I think that is also what's happening with a lot of people. If you have children and it's to do with the school, they're getting into fights. This is someone's fucking conditioning, man. This is someone's conditioning. Oh, fuck. I don't even want to give this out. I don't even want to do this. I knew a lot of these were here, Virgo. Trust me, I did. Not all of them, because they don't all turn up. But I knew that there were... Oh, my God. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. I mean, you come from the 6 to get to the 7, but you miss it. Because you go to the 8 and you miss. You're missing something. This person, they fucking know what they're doing. The 2, oh my God, the 2 of Swords that they're looking at running from is a decision. And they steal stuff. And they steal energy. And they play a lot of fucking manipulation. A lot of it. Like, to the point where you wouldn't believe. This can be you or them or fucking whoever, man. Or whoever I'm connecting with. This is not a good situation. It isn't. I don't even know how to read it. I mean, no wonder you can't gauge on someone's energy or know. This is not love. This is damn, man. There's so many swords here, I can't add them up. Because I'm looking at ones that have been dropped. And like the 2 people here that have 2 swords here being dropped, these are the 2 swords that they're leaving behind. And that's the 2 people that are left behind. But they're also fucking running into a third party. They're also running back into a third party situation. 15. 5 and 1 is 6. The 6 of Swords. Sorry, which is moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Oh my word. No way. No way. Sorry, Virgo. Holy shit. The 3 of Cups. Someone is like over it, like fucking satanic. Because sorry, I'm not laughing, but I mean what I'm saying is that they're enjoying this. Like, this is not being cheerful. This is someone that celebrates the fact that they're fucking doing it. Like outdoing someone. They're running from a third party situation into one. Someone up in this business does not know their fucking head from their chocolate hole. They really don't. They really don't. They're running from a third party and running away from it, but they're also running into it. Back to you. But to me, to you. Back to me, back to you. Back to fucking someone's playing tennis, cricket, and all sorts of stuff. Right, so you had the overall energy under the deck, but you also had an extra card that flew out. So I had to take it by the time I'd finished shuffling because 2 came out. And I'm sorry, but that was also the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. Entrapment. Scorpio, Cancer or air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Moon sign, sun sign, and fucking, well, fuck astrology. Fuck astrology. This is someone that's like mentally ill. Someone is mentally ill. Mentally ill. Where you generally feel like you've fucking got no idea how to get out of it as well, Virgo. I'm sorry, but you've got no idea how to get out of this. You don't know how to get out of it. The 7 of Swords carries conflict and blame of the 5 of Swords that's here. Okay? And it does. So that's a 10 right there, which is an ending. But it's also a beginning of exactly the same fucking shit. 3 of Swords, the 2 of Swords here, 5 of Swords, which is here. This person, they play mind games with everybody. Everybody. And everybody hurts. REM. 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 Red run. Run. Fucking run. Red rum. Murder. Someone's like murder on the dance floor. Someone does this on the dance floor. They get drunk and they're like murder on the dance floor. They tease on the dance floor. But murder, like red rum, as in like run. Fucking run. Run like hell. Run like hell. Run like hell. Someone is that fucking pissed off that they're saying, bruv, you want to run like hell. You have done it again and again and again, to the fact where I think that I'm in hell, purgatory. Is there actually life? 8 of Swords. $23. 23. 2 and 3 is 5. They all add up back to the same. Back to the same. To me, to you, to me, to you. That's unreal, bruv. That's unreal. Underneath the deck, I fucking draw my line. I draw my line. 5 and 7. 12. 3 of Wands, 3, 3, 3, 3. Someone is fucking satanic up in this business. 3, 3, 3. The sign of the fucking well, when you like at 3 o'clock in the morning, someone knocks at your door at about 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Afternoon or night, but 3 o'clock in the morning, you might be hearing a knock. Like, because that is a witching hour, right? Someone's a fucking witch, man. Sorry, I'm just picking it up. Someone's the witching hour was Halloween, right? Halloween. If you study like Halloween, witching hour was 3 a.m. in the morning. And you've got 3 and 3. And they, well, 3 and 3, and then they show up. And they show up with their rod in their hand. 3, 3, 3. 5, 5. Oh, I've got no idea what's going to come out here. Fucking hell. You go from the 8 to the 7. Or the 7 to the 8. 15. 5 and 1 is 6. Holy shit, bruv. And I can see the High Priestess poking out, which is 2 in my deck here. 2. There is some fucking... in the neighbourhood. In the neighbourhood. Someone is in your neighbourhood spying. Like I picked up Ghostbusters in my neighbourhood. All I want to hear, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. You could be like some of you could just generally feel like something weird is going on, and this is felt where like you can't sleep and your mind is creating fear and anxiety and panic attacks and worry because you generally fear and think that something's happening. And you feel it within your intuition that something's going on, and that might be why I picked up on the High Priestess of 2. Could be Libra, Pisces, or it can be Virgo. Like another Virgo. Or it's you. I don't think this is not you doing it, Virgo. I really don't think, well, you wouldn't be watching tarot if it was you that's like playing. But you might have your player that is watching something, for sure. I really am sorry that I've got to deliver this message. And this is a very short video at the moment. I will go on to the rest of it, but wow. It's like thick, like all I can see is like thick black cloud. Like I can't fucking hear anything, but I can. Like I can't, but I... This person that you're connected to is fucking controlling. Very. If this is just to relate with children, something like they're going through a lot of internal conflict of things that are going on in their head, and they don't know where to go. This can be like anxiety and panic attacks, and I don't know. I mean, it depends how old your children are, and if they're not, please don't, take me for just giving you a message that's false. But it's possible that some could just like be drinking. But whoever that is, that this person, they could well be like overindulgent in fucking everything. Everything. I'm seeing this as like 3 witches. Like 3 witches. 3 witches. I don't know why I just picked that up, but like the witching hour. Virgo, I don't know, someone did comment in the air. If you're got Aries, that came up in Aries, right? Now, someone was blaming me, right, for that I've got no idea about tarot or anything, right? Now, it probably don't relate to you. It really don't. And if it doesn't, and you really don't know whether it is or not, then this could just be fear that's created by the mind. When I hear something, I'm fucking clairvoyant. I actually talk to dead people, and I, not in that way, but I talk to the deceased, but good ones. And when I channel messages, I channel what I see and hear as a tarot card reader. And you can blame me all day long, that person, whoever you were. I don't really care. I really don't. Go and watch another channel. I might give you something better, but I am a truth seeker and speaker, and I do not blow smoke up people's arse. I really don't. And I give over the messages of the cards that come out. And these were your cards that come out. And if it really does relate to you, then it does. And if it don't, it don't. If you're the cross-watcher of the Aries and that you want to start throwing shade and blame, got no idea about numerology. 661. 661. You don't want that number. And they did have that. They did have that in their extended. 661, the Magician, came up. But listen, if it isn't, it really isn't. And I'm just trying to see what this is. If it is what it's to do with, it's to do with families. Families. These can be families, right? And they're fighting. Confliction of fighting. And what is happening is that you're in the middle, right? You're in the middle, and they're stuck in the middle with you, and you're just a partner. And these can not be like real traumatic energies. They can be, because there's a lot of mind games and stuff being played. But generally, the Seven of Swords can just mean that someone's just like fucking travelling backwards and forwards, and they have had enough of their day, and then when they return, they can start an argument with you because they're being entrapped in a family situation that they're in. Okay, so that can just generally be just coming down from this cloud, but generally be that they go and see their kids or something, and with their ex or something like that, right? And they have enough of that. And then one of their partners that they are indicative with can be someone that just is overindulgent in food or drink, or just doing the same thing the same way all the time, right? And they do too much of it, whatever that is. And then when your person comes back to you, this is you in the middle, they start a fight with you. Like they start a fight. They start a fight over being stressed out and overburdened. These cards look worse than what they are. They are very bad cards, and I'm not going to lie. But that can just literally be an energy, that someone just starts a fight with you all the time. Play fighting, but it leads to a fight. It can start off as a play fight or like flirting. But generally it starts off as someone that just tries to outdo you during a fight. They're just constantly trying to make you feel worthless. Worthless. And then you feel entrapped in this situation because it's to do with children. It's to do with children, where your child might probably have a few problems at school, and that their child this end here is involved in a family thing here, and it's just a clash of fucking minds. It's a clash of spiritual belief, but like what do you call it? When you live in different nationalities and different, one person's one nationality and another person's another nationality, beliefs and society, and just people that just have different nationalities, and there's a clash of it because someone has a conditioning and someone has another conditioning. They have a structure and a belief of what they've been raised up as, and that's what they think and what they do and how they lead their life. And you have yours, and the person that's also involved has theirs. So you're all learning a lot about conditioning, a lot about it, that you cannot crack the code to someone's head. You'll never crack what they think or they do, because if the magician shows up, that can be someone that's a fucking manipulator. And I honestly I can't remember what's here. A manipulator. But I'm going to get on with the rest of your reading, Virgo. I do apologise, okay? Please just give me another 5 minutes. I have to earn a living, okay? Now, I've given everybody a really good option over on Patreon. All the links are below. You can, if you just want to watch this one reading, or your June. Your June is, I can't remember what your June was, but it was a long reading, okay? But I think there was a lot going on in your reading, and it was quite a long one. And you can find that in two places. One, over on Vimeo still, in your monthly folder, okay? And then also you can find it over on Patreon. Now Patreon I think is as little as $16 to join, okay? And you can watch everything for as long as you like. All of the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and I've had to wait for everybody so I can do your individual signs, so you watch this video for your sign. That's why it's kind of late, because I've been doing all those. So you can watch everything on Patreon, and all guidance videos and stuff that I do, music videos. I'm going to do something where I'm going to show you a video of what I was like going through all my karmic situation when I was with a soulmate, well, one of, oh God, but 7 years ago, my first very bad karmic experience. I'm going to show people what I was like and what I was shouting and screaming at the camera, and breaking through my conditioning, okay? It helped me in the long run, believe me, it did. But I'm going to show people that when I get 30 patrons. But there's definitely quite a few people coming over there. I'll hopefully do live questions and answers, all that kind of thing, when I get some camera stuff set up and do live readings. But if not, and you just want to watch your monthly, that's also on Patreon. And the rest of this reading will also be over on, Vimeo. They're on both lots. But one's in the bi-weekly and one's in the monthly. But why also that I have to give up Patreon at some Vimeo at some point is because you can only upload videos for so long, and then you run out of space and you have to wait for the week or 2 week to end before you can start to upload more. With Patreon, you don't have to do that, and there's no time scale or limit, and you can just keep them all there and you can watch them as long as you like. So it's just easier, and I can give you icons and all kinds of stuff, and you can chat messaging, and I can message you and all that sort of stuff, and it's just much easier and better. Okay, and then you get access to loads more things that I'm also going to start to add at a later date, when I will do special readings that people won't see on YouTube. But I'm going to have to get going first before that happens. But I will do generally how are people feeling, how they're thinking, what's going on in their life. I can start to answer loads of different questions, you know. And I will also get feedback from you guys at some point also of what you would like me to do over there. But at the moment, all your June and the rest of all the other readings that have been on YouTube, you can find them all over on Patreon. Or you can find them on Vimeo. But please also look at the song of the month that may relate to you. That is over on the discussion page. Please also follow all the links in below, mainly Becoming the Change, and I can keep up to date, keep people up to date on things that I'm going to release or do, so I don't have to make a video and then people have to watch it, you know. So please follow those. I do really much appreciate all your support. I'm sorry that your readings are late, but I've been so busy with my other job and this, and then also the monthlies I've been doing, I'm getting behind. But hopefully I'll be able to catch up, and then things will be better next month, okay? But we'll see what happens here, because I really don't know. I really don't know. But we will see, and we'll see if we can change this around for you, Virgo, okay? But I'm real sorry about this. This is not a very good reading so far. And if this is your children, you know, my heart felt to them. I really do, you know. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, I've got a lot of people contacting me about readings that are kind of getting back to me, not getting back to me, getting back to me, not getting back to me. So you can reach out if you want. My email is in the description. I can probably sort out a personal reading for you if I have time. Okay, but everything is in the description for you to look at or follow. And I do appreciate it, and I'll hopefully see you on one of those in a bit. Okay, all right, Virgo. Thank you. Bye.